Hello, fellow diggers. Well, I told y'all I was gonna try and get. Well, I tried to tell y'all it didn't pan out, but I tried to tell y'all yesterday I was gonna try and get through with these pennies that Joshua had sent me. God, that's a bunch of pennies, and he sent me a bunch of quarters, dimes, and nickels too, but I needed some Canadian money to put up on the wall. I got Mexican, English, and some Scottish relics, and got Australian and New Zealand and Netherlands and the Euro money and all that. I needed some Canadian money, and Joshua jumped up and sent me a bunch of it. And I've even got a 1968 dime and quarter, which I got to thinking, well, I know ours cuts off in 64. I wonder when the Canadian money cuts off. And I got to looking at it first. The first thing I saw was 1967. I was like, oh, damn, missed it by a year. And then I saw something beneath that, and I got to looking, and I was like, no, wait a minute, I didn't miss it by a year. 1968 is half silver, so it's 50%. I got one dime. I think it's this dime and this quarter, I believe, without getting my magnifier out to look. But regardless, it's one of these four, either these two dimes or one of these two quarters. But look at all those pennies. Now, I got a bunch of dimes, and I got a bunch of quarters and nickels and stuff there too. I got two loonies and one toonie, which this is the toonie up here. That's the toonie right there. And then I got these two loonies right here, which I thought, well, good, I got two loonies in there, you know, they're both $1, which they are both $1. But this one, I got to looking at them, it's a little bit different than this one. This one, the goose is just sitting on the lake swimming. This one, the goose is getting ready to take off. And let's see if I can zoom in and show you. Well, my phone don't zoom in that close, but if you look over here to the corner, you see that little rectangle box right there. At the top portion of the rectangle, there's the Canadian maple leaf. And then down below it, you got the 5 Olympic rings. So that must have been one of the Winter Olympic Games, without looking at the date and looking it up to see which Olympic Games it was. I don't know what year, which Olympic Games it was, but I'm reasonably sure that it's one of the Winter Olympic Games, because I don't recall Canada in any time in recent memory having Summer Olympics. But they get the Winter Olympics frequently. So I'm pretty sure it's a Winter Olympic Games. But if you notice, that goose right there is getting ready to take flight. See the wings outstretched? This one is just sitting on the lake, just chilling. That was my first clue that there was something different about those two. But this phone don't zoom in. One of these days I'm gonna have the money to go ahead and get me one of those Samsung 4s, like either Bill or Bob. God, I can't remember which one of them it is. One of them has the Samsung 4, and he uses his phone like I do to do all of his recording and everything, but man, you'd never know it was a phone recording on theirs. Now this one does a pretty good job, and this is the Samsung S2 showcase. It's not just the S2. You hold this up next to a regular S2, and that S2 screen's bigger, and the S3's bigger, and S4's a lot bigger. And one day maybe I can get something like that, but not anytime in the near future. But that is some nice Canadian coins and a bunch of pennies. I mean, I know I'm penny digger, and I love my pennies. In particular, the Canadian pennies, because Canada doesn't make pennies anymore. So they're kind of special. A lot of people, they find the Canadian pennies and they can't wait to get rid of them. But Canada doesn't make them anymore, and the United States is about to go that route because it costs our government 3 cents to make one 1 cent coin. So we're about to go that route. Canada already has. So any of the Canadian pennies you find, they're worth holding on to because they're getting more and more rare and worth more and more. And I hold on to every one that I get hold of. But there's some beautiful coins, and I hold on to all of them. And I want to thank you, Mr. Ralston, Mr. Joshua, for sending me all these coins. I needed some Canadian coins to put up on the wall. And I got 8 more that I can get on this plaque. And I'm going to finish them up tomorrow and get them on here and get it up on the wall. So I'm looking forward to getting it through and getting it finished. But in the meantime, I did want to jump on here and show everybody what Josh had sent. And I think they're fantastic. And I'll have it finished tomorrow and have it up on the wall. But I did get completed with the one that David sent me for the second place winning. And I got them up on the wall today. So now I got a nail driven in for this plaque already, and as soon as I get the rest of the pennies on there, I'll get it hanging on the wall. But I wanted y'all to see everything that we got started. And in the meantime, I'm going to just jump off of here, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow when I get the last 8 pennies on there and let you see what it looks like completed. I'm sure you can picture it in your mind complete because there's only 8 more pennies to go. But I'll let you see what it looks like 100% complete tomorrow. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to jump off of here and let you have a good what's left of your Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. This is your one and only Penny Digger, and we're out.